Hey friends, it's Heather. Thank you for joining me today. I have another layout for My Creative Scrapbook. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My Creative Scrapbook is a monthly kit club where you can have all the beautiful, fabulous collections delivered right to your door. I am also using several of the exclusive cut files offered on their website. Just go to the website, click on add-on kits, and scroll to the bottom so you can see all the current and previous cut files available. You do not have to be a kit subscriber to access these cut files. So even if you're not able to subscribe, I mean, who doesn't love free cut files? I can't think of anyone. I certainly do. So make sure you check that out. I am using the May main kit, and it is filled with Paige Evans Horizon collection. So I started out with that title. The white outline is actually the cut file, but I used my silhouette to also cut the striped pattern paper to back the outline with, and then I offset that with the black cardstock. So I had 3 layers there, and I did that because of my photo of my daughter. She has this black tank top on, and it's got all these colorful photos, so it matches really well. And at this point, I was sure that was going to be my title, but I do add to it later on. So this layout actually took me a lot of time, and only because I did a lot of shuffling around. I toyed, struggled quite a bit in terms of how much I was adding to this layout, because I think that it's probably a little bit busier than what I am normally using. So in the beginning, you saw the green border frame that I also cut out of the pattern papers, as well as all of these flowers that I cut on one of the pattern papers, and it's like the watercolor type. I don't recall the number of it, but if you saw my unboxing video, it shows all the pattern papers. This is where I'm deciding that I didn't need that green border, but it ultimately makes it back in. Because I was adding a lot to this layout and layering all these pieces, I decided to back those flowers with vellum, because it does soften it up a little bit and helps them stand out from the background, especially being layered on top of that green vine. And it takes me quite a bit of time, and had I thought ahead a little bit, I probably would have done this on my silhouette. But I had a lot of scraps of vellum too, so I was able to use that up, which you could have done on the silhouette mat, but I'm always a little bit hesitant to put multiple papers on my mat, because I've had some disasters that way. So I don't make you watch me back all of these flowers. It is a little tedious, but I think it was definitely necessary. So here comes more shuffling around. In terms of the location of these flowers, I just could not figure out. Obviously, in the end, I come up with something that I was really happy with, and it is definitely colorful, definitely a little busy. But I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I'd love to know in the comments whether you liked the green vine as well in the background, or if you think I should have done it without. Obviously it's already done, so there's no going back, but I'd love to know your thoughts. I couldn't decide whether I was adding too much or not, and at first I had just planned to layer one on top of the other. Like there's a smaller size and a bigger size, and just to scatter them around. And that's kind of how it ends up looking. And I was trying to be sure to distribute the color. Here I am again. I took that vine border out and was trying to play around with how it would look without. And I am going to add some mixed media to the background. So you saw me in the beginning add some clear gesso, which is from Prima Marketing. That is my favorite clear gesso. I like the texture of it. It's really soft and smooth. And then I do bring in some sprays. See, there's that green vine again. I couldn't make up my mind. But then it just dawned on me, I cut it. I already cut it, and it's here, so I'm going to use it. And I was determined to use up all those flowers, and they do all make it on there. So at this point, I have pretty much figured out where everything is going to go, and I have glued some of the elements together. And then I had to remove them from my cardstock so I could add my mixed media. The thought that was going through my mind at this moment was, oh my goodness, what did I just do? That was so much pink. This actually matches the collection a lot, very well, but I was worried that it was too much. But in the end, it gets covered up. A lot of it does. So I'm working with several colors there. I did not hold back. The first one I sprayed is the Distress Oxide Picked Raspberry. And the yellow you see there is Heidi Swap Butter. And then the rest of the bottles are from Shimmers. There's Caribbean Sunset, Sunset Strip, Blue Jeans, and Cold as Ice. And the collection of these, combination of these colors, match this collection really well. So I do add quite a bit, and in hindsight I probably could have planned a little bit better as to where that mixed media ended up, but yeah, I don't think that far ahead. I have seen a lot of people sketch where their photo is going to be and then they plan from there, but I'm just yeah, I don't do that. Maybe I should think about that first on my next one. So I am just using a combination of packaging and my brush and spraying some water just to get layers of color down. And a lot of this is still visible even after my photo is put down, but my title ends up going over it, and I really like the contrast between it and my title. And even though there's a lot of color already on it, I think that the mixed media definitely enhances it some. So at first I was thinking my title would be Love and Happiness. These are the epoxy words that come in the kit, and that ampersand is from the Paige Evans die cut pack. And I end up going with Capture This Happiness because I really liked the way the dark navy words against the background. I like the way that looks. I, off camera, added some of the flowers from the Paige Evans flower pack, which I wish more collections would include those. I loved that. Then I added some leaves and a few butterflies here and there. But other than that, this is the layout. I do go in with my Tonic Aqua Shimmer pen because I am addicted to it currently. I love using it on pretty much everything. I do add some journaling off camera next to my photo above the title. And that's pretty much it. I add some hearts from the epoxy words sheets, and I really love how it turned out. It's definitely colorful and packed with embellishments, but I'm really happy with it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd really love to hear, or if you have any questions about my process or what I use, please mention them below and I'll get back to you. I'll be back with another layout soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.